Hello, kindergarten. Today we're going to be learning how to write the numerals 0 and 1. And I have a piece of yellow paper here, and what I'm going to do first is, if you don't have yellow paper, you can just use white paper. And you're going to take the paper and you're going to fold it over and match the corners up. And then you're going to press and then open it back up. Next, you're going to take a marker or a dark crayon and you're going to draw a line right on the fold. See how slow I'm going, trying to stay right on the fold. Okay. So you may have school glue at your house that looks like this. So what you're going to need for this activity is some school glue. You're going to need some dye. If you have some dye like to change icing colors, you can ask your family if they have dye. And for this activity, you're going to need to open up your white school glue. You're going to ask your family for permission to do this. And then you're going to take your dye and you're going to just add a couple drops inside of your glue. I have red dye today. Then you're going to replace the cap. And then you're going to shake it up. You could even sing a song while you're shaking. Shake, 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 da 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 da. Shake, 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 da 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 da. Shake my glue up. Shake my glue up. Okay, it's nice and pink now. So I'm going to put that aside and I'm going to get my marker again. And on this side, I'm going to practice writing number 0. Remember, 0 is a hero and it goes around in a circle. So I'm going to start at the top and I'm going to go very slow, trying to make a nice big 0 on this side of my paper. Looks like the letter C so far. Oh, that's right. I remember a 0 looks like the letter O. And remember, 0 means nothing, right? And then I'm going to try to practice writing number 1 over here. And a lot of friends know how to write a fancy number 1, but in kindergarten this year, we're going to learn how to do the very straight number 1 that just goes, number 1 is fun. Straight down, it's done. And see how nice and big my number 1 is too. So now I'm going to open my glue up and I'm going to do the same activity, but this time instead of using a marker, I'm going to use my glue. So I'm going to press really hard with my muscles in my fingers. This is a great activity for you to have increased muscle strength in your fingers. And we're actually going to be able to have tactile cards when we're all done. That means we're going to be able to feel the way the number 0 feels. We're going to go all the way around. Sometimes it takes 2 hands to put enough pressure on the glue. You can go around one more time because you know 0, just like a circle, has no beginning and no end. Well, that looks like a nice amount of glue I have on there. Okay. And I'm going to stop and I'm going to try to do it for number 1. Stay right on the line. See if you can cover up all the marker really slow. You can stop at the bottom and you can go back to the top and try again. Number 1 is fun. Straight down, it's done. So this is going to have to sit overnight. So when you go to sleep tonight, you can just leave it on the kitchen table or somewhere flat. And the next morning, it's going to become hard. And so you can take your finger tomorrow and you can trace the number 0 and trace the number 1 and say the number at the same time. I want you to practice that 3 times. So you would go 0, 0, 0. And you would do it again for number 1 tomorrow once it's dry. 1, 1, 1. And each day you could take time to make some more cards. This line right here, you can take your scissor and just cut it right apart. And then that way you'll have lots of tactile cards that you'll make over time. Try to do 2 numbers each day. Have a great day.